Hi Grotto. How are you?
Hey there, Lewis. How you doing, man? Great to have you here as always. Stu's Game Reviews is on mic with me tonight as we check out the Outlaws Remaster on the PS5. This is a remaster of 1997's LucasArts first-person shooter game Outlaws, which got a remaster today for the PS5, made by Night Dive Studios, the guys who brought us thousands of remasters on the PS4 and PS5. Stu, welcome again. Now, Stu actually has a copy of this game, but he's never played it. He has the original, probably on disc
How's
too.
it going?
Excellent.
Man? Did you
Excellent.
notice? I know you're going to say you did, but I was still going to ask you anyway. Did you notice the number on the train during the intro?
I did not. I wasn't
really
paying attention. Why? What did it say?
It said 1138, 1138, and that's a reference
to Star Wars.
It's a reference to the first movie that George Lucas ever made, which is called THX 1138, which I never saw it. I don't know what it's about.
But hold on. They say that also in Star Wars.
Well,
Cell Block 1138.
Oh, you know what? That's a good point. You're right. But it's originally the movie that he made in 1971, apparently. And I guess THX was what they called the sound thing that they came up with afterwards. But yeah, it's an 1138 on the train. So I guess to your point, it's a reference to Star Wars also.
Yes. Now, another thing I want to bring up quickly is this live stream tonight is going to be dedicated to Rebecca Heineman, who is involved in the creation of this remaster. She worked for Night Dive Studios before she passed away from cancer 2 days ago now, I believe. Or was it yesterday? I think it was 2 days ago now. But anyway, she also was one of the founders of Interplay. So she was very known in the industry of video games, early video games. And Stu has met her personally quite a few times. So, yeah, I have never actually had the fortune of meeting her, but I do know about all the stuff she contributed to the video game industry.
Yeah, I spoke with her a bunch of times, like both before and after meeting her in person. But
yeah,
I met her in person at Portland Retro Gaming Expo, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 years ago. She did a panel with her wife, Janelle Jaques, and both of them were actually game developers, or were game developers. I don't think Janelle was as famous, at least to me, as Rebecca was, or Becky, as people called her. But they were both relatively famous, I would say. And they were working together on a lot of stuff. And Janelle passed away a couple of years ago.
Stu, your audio is kind of muffled. Are you using a different mic?
No,
Hi Grotto, hi Stu, I'm so sorry to hear about your friend. Cancer sucks. I know a few people who have it.
Can you hear me okay?
I can, but your audio sounds muffled to me too. Are you using the good mic or the bad one?
I'm using the same mic I used last time. It's still plugged into the controller. I never unplugged it. So.
Hang on. Let me see if I can do something on my end. Alright. How does that sound, guys? Does that sound a little bit better?
Better?
Yeah, you're still sounding muffled for me. But I've decreased the audio in the game, so hopefully...
yeah, I haven't decreased the audio in the game, but maybe I'll just clear my throat. So,
it's not your throat is not the issue. It's your mic. It's sounding like you're talking through a shoebox.
But why? It's the same freaking mic.
I don't know.
It makes no sense.
Good on your end, Stu sounds off.
Good on my end, Stu sounds off. Stu.
This is any better or the same?
That sounds a bit better for me. What do you guys think? Does that sound better?
I'm not going to hold it like this the whole time because I'm literally holding the mic right next to my mouth right now. But at least when I'm talking right now, I will. So anyway,
go ahead.
So I saw them both at this Portland Retro Gaming Expo thing, and Janelle passed away a couple of years ago. I think also from cancer, but I'm not sure. And then Rebecca, like, just found out 2 months ago she had cancer, and then, within 2 months she's already gone. It's really, I didn't know her super well or anything like that, but she seemed like a really nice person, and obviously she was a great, amazing programmer and business person too.
Oh yeah, no, so I read a lot about what happened. So basically, she went to a convention. She was a guest of honor at a gaming convention, and she ran out of breath just going up one flight of stairs. And she was like, "Well, that's odd." And when she went back home, she went to her doctor thinking like, "Oh, well, what's going on? Maybe I'm just out of shape or whatever." And it turned out she had cancer. It's just like that. Yeah. And I think one of the sad things is that Brian Fargo, I'm going to look this up quickly. Brian Fargo got a text from her right before she passed away. Literally right, like 5 seconds before she passed away. Oh, fuck off. Stupid audio. Give me a sec here.
Well, while you're looking for that, at that PRGE, I actually bought a copy of one of the games that she made. It's from a vendor there. The game called Dragon Wars. So like, she worked at Interplay and she worked on some of the later Bard's Tale games, and she did the ports to Apple 2GS, if I remember correctly. But then she created this other game that was supposed to be Bard's Tale 4, but Interplay lost the Electronic Arts didn't want to publish it, if I remember correctly. And Interplay had to self-publish it, and because of that, they couldn't get the Bard's Tale license from Electronic Arts because they technically owned it. So they called it Dragon Wars instead. So that's a game that she made. I bought a sealed copy of that very cheap at that Portland Gaming Expo, and then she signed it for me. And she also signed my my badge, which I still have.
Awesome.
From the expo, yeah.
So I found what I was looking for. Okay, so I'll just read this to you guys quickly. So it says, this is a short article, but it says, Rebecca Heineman, one of the co-founders of Interplay Entertainment, a key programmer as well as the designer of the Bard's Tale 3, has passed away. She was 62 years old. Heineman was battling an aggressive form of cancer and shared her struggle quite openly on Blue Sky. She continued posting to the end, paying tribute to her late wife, game designer Janelle Jaquays. Is that how it's pronounced?
Jaquays.
Jaquays, thank you. Heineman's passing was announced by her friend Heidi McDonald, who wrote, "My trailblazing game industry badass friend Rebecca Heineman has passed away. Fuck cancer." I agree, 100%. Fuck cancer. Tributes for Heineman rolled in overnight from various games industry figures related to Interplay and beyond. Fellow Interplay co-founder Brian Fargo wrote, "Rebecca Heineman sadly passed away. Known her since the 80s when I drive her to work. One of the most brilliant programmers around, a real gut punch. Earlier today, right before she passed, she messaged me saying, 'We have gone on so many adventures together, but into the great unknown I go first.'"
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's really sad.
all the people that are posting on like Facebook are saying basically she's going to reunite with Janelle in Valhalla. I guess that was the thing. They didn't believe they were going to go to like heaven. They believe they're going to Valhalla, which I think is interesting. But it's really sad.
Because everybody considered her a god. Yeah, that was the point.
Well, that's the reason why. Oh, okay.
Yes, because everybody considered her a god in the industry. That she helped form so much and do so much that she was considered a gaming legend.
That makes sense.
Obsidian.
I told you. Okay, finish
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Obsidian designer-director Josh Stoyer, who worked at Interplay's Black Isle studio, added, "Rebecca was one of the founders of Interplay and programmed and designed for some of the most influential games of my youth, notably Bard's Tale 1 and 3 and Wasteland. She will be missed." I have Bard's Tale 1 on PlayStation, actually. Former Obsidian and Black Isle writer and designer Chris Avallone also added, "Rebecca Heineman, I hope you and Janelle are together again. Thanks for all the games and all the memories. You will be missed." Besides her game development work, Rebecca Heineman, a trans woman, was a notable advocate for LGBTQ+ rights and was recently awarded a Gaming Icon Award for her tireless work in this area. "I was informed that I will be given the gaming spelled Gay, gaming Icon Award for all my work in LGBT plus issues over my career, Heineman wrote earlier this year. I'm deeply humbled at getting this news. I'm very happy and honored. Heineman also recently recalled how she'd won the National Atari 2600 Space Invaders Championship 45 years ago.
Yeah. Sorry to be I just reacting. Are you done?
Yeah.
Is that it? Oh, okay, I wasn't sure. Yeah, that was another thing. She was like a gamer before she was a game developer.
Yeah, back when she was back when
And
she was male.
I told you this, and most people, some people know it, but like her nickname back in the day was Burger because
Burger Becky.
Yeah, because she used to buy like a dozen burgers from some burger. I said White Castle. I don't think it was actually White Castle. Some burger joint near where they were, and she would eat one of them and put the rest of them in a drawer. And then, like, during the week, she would pull another. She was hungry. She pulled a burger out of the drawer and eat it. And like, I don't know, like how she like didn't die from from burger poisoning or something. And I think you're supposed to put that stuff in the fridge, but somehow she must have had an iron stomach or something like that. But that was her thing.
Now, the downside to all of this is that there's a lot of negative gamers in this world, and a lot of them are saying. Well, a lot that I read said, she deserves to die because she's trans. That was this first thing that I thought was really stupid. And then a bunch of MAGA supporters are saying, well, of course she died because she took the COVID vaccine. I'm like,
oh, God.
So bring that into it now, why don't you? Anyway, fucking idiots.
Yeah, I mean, that's a whole thing going on with that, too. But,
right. Yeah.
Oh, boy. It's... I'll tell you something, by the way. She wasn't a bad-looking woman. Like if she didn't advertise she was trans, like I don't think I would have known she was trans. So like I don't even know like what people's problem is anyway. Like, even if you're whatever, there's no way to like interpret people.
Well, the reason why everybody is bringing that up is because she openly admitted to being trans on social media, and so. The thing is that it's not so much prevalent in Canada where I live, but in the States, I've noticed that there's a lot of hate towards gay, bi, trans. I don't know why, but there is.
Maybe a few ignorant people.
Yeah, I guess. And in Canada, I've never really encountered it. I mean, no, I've never really encountered it. It's just not a thing. Anyway, we should probably go into this game.
Well, the last thing I'll just say, which is a trivia fact, is that her wife was also trans. Just FYI. Not that it matters, but just interesting.
That's cool.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I just want to point out that this live stream tonight is dedicated to her memory, and may she rest in peace. And this is apparently the last game she worked on. So let's enjoy it.
It's crazy.
Yeah. All right, so there's gonna be an opening cutscene here, so I'm gonna mute my mic so you guys can understand the opening of this game. Now, I want to point out that all of the cutscenes in this are hand animated, so they're all hand drawn animation. Anyway, let's hop into this.
Can you mute your bot also?
My bot? I wish I could. Yeah. All right, let's do it.
You ain't heard a word I said.
She got a voice on her, almost as pretty as yours, Anna.
Shall I write a list for you?
Nope. Got it in my head, ain't I?
You better had.
2 pounds of flour, 1 ham salted, 1 pound of sugar, fruit if they got any, calico, 8 yards, and, if there's any cash left, some of that flowery water.
Rose water.
Yeah, rose water. I think that just about covers it.
Marshall James Anderson buying perfume. This is history.
This is marriage.
This guy is voiced by Q.
Well, Valiant Marshall is still holding out. Now, what is it the bard wrote? Cowards die many times before their deaths, but the valiant taste of death but once.
Doctor.
What?
We're setting to buy their land, to persuade them, to enlighten, remember?
I always enlighten. And then are killed.
But yeah, so John De Lancie is the voice of the main villain in this, the Doctor. There's a lot of Hollywood talent in this game, actually.
Sarah, come away from the window, honey. Yes?
Good afternoon, ma'am. Is the marshal in?
He ain't a marshal no more, sir.
Mr. Anderson, ma'am.
Who is it wants to know?
Well, we was wondering if your husband has given any more consideration to the offer that we made on this farm a couple of weeks back.
You got your answer then, I believe.
What is it the Bible says, Slim?
I don't know, Doctor.
Ah, yes. You don't never look a gift horse in the mouth. That's a pearl of wisdom, ignored at your peril.
Well, we ain't selling.
Lady, you would never forgive yourself if you let your husband pass on this unique, once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Let me enlighten you as to the benefits of reconsidering.
My husband's not here right now.
We know that.
Must be 10 years since you traded in your Silver Star for a plow, James. It was a sad day for the county when you retired, that's for sure.
A man can get too ambitious.
Hell, you kill a few men before a jury give you permission to, and they fire you. Ain't fair. No, sir. You ain't a farmer, James. Your father were a farmer, and you ain't either.
My father didn't live long enough to find out what he could have been.
Well, I reckon that's true, but...
And every man's entitled to a fair trial, wouldn't you say?
Right, but you never shot an innocent man.
I never met an innocent man.
That'll be $4, Marshal.
You got any of that, fancy rose water?
Yes, sir. Direct in from Paris, France, sir. And might I add, Mrs. Anderson has excellent taste.
Yeah, and she smells good, too.
Stop it! Stop it, please!
Run, Sarah! Run!
Oh, don't cry, woman. Remember, to weep is to make less the depth of grief.
Yeah, that's the one.
Put me down! Put me down, or you're in trouble! Big trouble, mister!
Trouble, eh? Ha! Hear that, Doctor? I'm in big trouble.
Give my regards to your family, James.
Thank you, I will. No! Anna! Who did this?
They're taking Sarah. You gotta sell her. We'll never see her again.
Where did they go?
Oh, James, please.
Where did they take her? Anna!
James, I'm cold. Hold me.
I'm holding you.
I love you.
Anna! Sarah.
All right, so that was the intro to the game. Quite a long intro, actually.
This game's fucked up.
I know. Trust me, I'm well aware.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
I mean,
so you know that they raped his wife. Like, it was very obvious that he was like it showed it in the shadow. He was like bending her over.
You know what I thought was dumb? Like she's like, hold me, and he's like, I am holding you, but like that's not what she wanted. And then after she died, then he finally held her. Like, it's too late already after. You know? Should have held her when she was dying, idiot. So I assume the subtitles was not there in the original, only in the remastered.
I'm not sure. I do have the original on my PC on disc, for my PC on disc, but I haven't played it in forever. And again, I mentioned this to you before we went into this live stream, but I never really much cared for the original. I'm having a lot more fun with this remaster, if I'm being honest with you. Now, you can switch between the original graphics and the remastered graphics on the fly by just hitting your touchpad, which is kind of cool to see how much work went into the remaster, specifically on the character models. So as you can see, the character models in the remake look very cartoony. In the original, they were like digitized actors, I'm pretty sure. And again, that doesn't fit in with the cutscenes, in my opinion. And that's what took me out of the game initially, back in 1997 when I played it, was the fact that it didn't make any sense that there was like all these animated cutscenes, and then when you went into the gameplay, you were killing practically digitized live actors. And I'm like, well, what's going on here? Like, one moment it's a cartoon, the next it's live actors. So I didn't much... That was one of the things that took me out of the experience. So I'm glad that for this remaster, they actually animated them like the cutscene characters.
Did they remaster the cutscenes too?
Yes, not as much. It seems like more work went into the main game.
Okay. And some of the aspects of the beginning when you're first doing it, I thought the graphics were a little bit weird, but I guess I got used to it.
Well, it's all hand-drawn animated. Very similar to Dispatch.
Kill the cow, kill the cow, kill the cow.
Kill the cow? I don't know if I can. Oh, well, let me reload first. Yeah, no, I can't.
Oh, man.
The other thing is, this was one of the first games to do full three-dimensional character models. Now, this was also used in Night Dive Studios' other game that I've streamed on this channel. What's it called?
I mean, it's not really three-dimensional. It's right. It's like they took a bunch of 2D still images, and depending where you're standing, they show that one. That's what it looks like, anyway.
Yeah, no, that's how it's done. But it's still really cool. You can't deny it.
I agree.
Especially compared to, like, classic Doom, where it was always just one model. Now, the odd thing is that when they die, they still don't change angle. Whereas in Night Dive Studios' Killing Time game, I think that was the name of the game. Is it Killing Time? Yeah.
I know that game. I didn't know that Night Dive Studios remade it.
Yes, that was the one that I streamed on this channel. Yeah, in that one they have all the different when the characters are dead, you can spin around them and you can see them from different angles, which I really appreciated.
That's cool.
I have to say, Night Dive Studios is like going above and beyond with their remasters. I mean, they did the Dark Forces remaster as well, not that long ago, Star Wars Dark Forces, which I also streamed on this channel.
That I remember.
And yeah, no, they just keep on bringing out more and more really good remasters of like games from my youth, and it's just really cool to be able to replay these with a fresh coat of paint.
I remember when they first started and they were remastering System Shock, and like me and some other people did an interview with Stephen Kick, who's the CEO, and I was, my usual self, I guess, very skeptical. I was sort of like, guess we'll see, whatever. But they've gone really far from that. They've made a ton of stuff. It's crazy. By the way, I really wonder that if you hadn't said that John De Lancie played that character, if I would have been able to tell, because it definitely sounded like him a little bit, but he also, did like a different accent or whatever. And I'm
Well, of
not sure if I
course.
would
Yeah,
have
well, I mean,
noticed.
it's supposed to be in the Wild West. It wouldn't make
No,
any
I
sense for him to
know.
sound like you.
I know. I'm just saying. I wonder if I would have noticed if you hadn't said anything about it. It's
Oh my
definitely
God.
not.
Sorry, I was just looking at the floor there, how much different it looks.
Yeah,
In the...
that's very different.
But yeah, no, yeah, it takes a little getting used to hearing him not in his normal voice for sure. I mean, it reminds me of when he played Montreux in Gabriel Knight 3, remember? And he had a French accent,
Yeah.
and he was like, "Well, we must make the wine."
Come on, God. It's okay if I rape your wife and kill your child, isn't it? Like
Yeah.
it's hard to reconcile,
That is something that can be blown up. That is very obviously something that can be blown up. Do I have dynamite? No, I don't. Not yet.
You can't just shoot it a bunch of times?
No, I think that's a dynamite. Yeah, that's a dynamite thing. But yeah, so everything has been remastered in this, including the soundtrack. So, I do think that Night Dive Studios is really... Whoop, I don't have the key for that. Is really going kind of above and beyond with their remasters, like I said. I really like their Blade Runner remaster. Now, I've streamed a bit of it on this channel in the past. Not the full game, obviously, because that game's really freaking long. And depending on the way... So the thing with Blade Runner... Did you ever play Blade Runner when it came out, or no?
I think I played it like a couple minutes and never really turned it off. I was like, I'll play this later and never got it back to it.
So the thing with Blade Runner is, as soon as you start... It reminds me of the Ripper game. The FMV Ripper game. So there was a couple of games back then where the game would determine the ending you got right when you started.
Oh,
so
right.
you would start the game, and the game would automatically choose for you who the replicants are, who the humans were, and you'd have to figure it all out. There is so many endings to that Blade Runner game. I think there's like 10, if not more, and it's crazy. And it's all based on... Sorry?
Was that fun?
Is that fun?
I'm saying, was it fun for you when you played it, the fact there's multiple endings?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I always love games that have multiple endings and multiple paths and all that kind of stuff. I've always been a fan.
Multiple paths is different, but like this is... Because multiple paths, it's like the ending changes based on what you pick. In this case, it's like your ending changes randomly. If you want to see all the endings, how do you do that? Just keep on playing and like hope you get lucky?
Yeah, kind of. I mean, there is obviously certain things you can do to also, in Blade Runner, to also negate certain endings or whatever. But I mean, it's... I've only ever gotten like 2 or 3 endings. I've gotten the really good ending, obviously.
Obviously.
Well, that's the ending I got when I originally played the game, and so I knew how to get that ending. But there was one ending I got that I had extra cutscenes that I didn't even know about, and it was like an ending. Well, I don't even want to say, but there is a lot of different endings. The game is very true to the original Blade Runner movie with Harrison Ford. As a matter of fact, Harrison Ford's character is seen in the game. Roy Deckard, I think his name was.
Yeah, Deckard. It's only Deckard. I thought it was Roy or something else.
Oh no, I'm thinking Roy Beatty, maybe.
Yeah, right.
Roy Batty, which is...
What was his name? Was something Deckard?
I don't remember now.
I'll look it up.
But anyway, Ray? No, it's
Rick.
not Ray. Rick Deckard. Yes, thank you. And then Ray McCoy is who you play as in the Blade Runner game, who is another Blade Runner who is another Blade Runner in the same universe. So you do bump into like characters from the Blade Runner universe. You also bump into here and there you'll see Deckard throughout the game, but he doesn't talk. But you see him wandering around and stuff like that. So I always thought that was really cool that game was set in the movie universe, and that while you were doing your own thing as a Blade Runner, he was doing his own thing in the movie universe, which was in the game. Yeah. And a lot of the original cast are in the game too. So William Sanderson, oh god, I can't remember all the actors. But anyway, sorry?
Harrison Ford.
Harrison Ford was not in the game. I don't think Harrison Ford has ever done a game, to be honest.
What's her name? Sean Bean? Who played the lady?
Sean, I can't remember. Yes. Yeah, she's in the game. She's in the game.
Oh, is she? Oh, okay,
yes.
Cool.
Yes, she is.
I have that game. There's a DVD version of that game that was like released with certain DVD players. Okay. I have that. I don't know if actually it's playable anymore these days, but at
wait,
some point I want to...
Blade Runner?
Yeah.
Like the game?
Well, the DVD version, which supposedly had like higher quality graphics, it was designed to work with a certain like DVD card. Like if you didn't have that DVD card, you couldn't play it. Basically.
Okay.
So I don't know if it's playable nowadays because nobody has that card anymore. So maybe you can like get on the horse or something. Or get on the cow.
Get on the cow. That's funny. But all in all, I do have to say I'm in love with this remaster. I mean, now after every mission there is a cutscene, or after every level there is a cutscene, so it's very story driven. And again, this was a game made by LucasArts back in the day. Yeah, and it's nice to see. Go ahead.
What I don't understand is like what's going on right now, because like so there was a great introductory cutscene, right? And then like you rode into town, and now like what's going on? Like there's like 5 million bad guys trying to kill you. Like they didn't really explain that part.
So
you know what I mean?
The bad guys took your daughter to this town, or so he thinks, because he just on the outskirts of the town he found the doll belonging to the daughter. So he follows the daughter's trail into this town, and he's being attacked by all these outlaws.
So like this guy's a really big gang, basically. Is what a doctor guy.
Yes.
He like has like 10,000 guys working for him.
He's a gang leader. Yes.
It's like an old western town, but there's like 10,000 outlaws. That's a little bit weird. I'm just saying.
Okay, well nobody ever said it was realistic. Okay. This was the 90s, man.
It's like we have the general store, we have the saloon, and then we have the school, the bank, and then we have the 50 houses that are all like filled with outlaws.
You know the irony. The irony is Cam Clark is like a main character in this game, and Cam Clark voiced Freddy Farkas in Freddy Farkas Frontier Pharmacist. Yeah.
I don't know. He also he's like the guy that did a Ninja Turtle, like Raphael or
Leonardo,
okay.
Yeah. He's in a lot of games. He was in all of the original Assassin's Creed games. He played Subject 13. He was also in all the Mass Effect games as well. He's been in a lot of stuff. So I mean, and I think even today he still voices in video games. I don't think he's stopped. I have him on my Facebook, and he's always involved in like the entertainment industry. He does stage plays, he does tons of stuff. So I mean, he seems to be heavily busy all the time with everything. Same with like Dave Fenoy. I have him on my Facebook as well, and he's always busy with the latest game. He's one of the sought after voice actors in the industry, alongside Nolan North and Troy Baker and.
Sure. So when you play this game, is it fun? I wish I could play.
It is. I mean, it's very generic, original '90s FPS, right? But there's nothing wrong with that, really.
I mean, I've heard really good things about it, but I guess it must be more about the story, because the gameplay looks like relatively generic. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but it's,
The gameplay is very generic. No, it was the story that everybody was impressed with back then. Which, and again, the story to me is very generic as well, in my opinion. It's,
right.
Husband goes on a revenge rampage after wife and daughter. Yeah, I mean, it's been done countless times in Hollywood. It's the same revenge story mission.
Or it reminds me of that game Badlands. It was also a Western game. Do you know what game I'm talking about? It was a Laserdisc game that was put out by Konami. Like Dragon's Lair style, except it was set in the Old West.
Okay.
And at the beginning, there's a cutscene where, basically, the guy is... This is not exactly how it goes, but this is my impression of it. It's like, there we were, minding our own business, me and my wife and our kid, and then one day, for no reason, they came and they killed them both. Why? Why me? Why? I'm gonna kill every last motherfucking one of them. And they're like, that's a story. There's no cursing. I ended the cursing. But
okay, this son of a bitch! That was the ending boss for that level, too. Do I have to start from the beginning? I swear to God if I have to.
Oh, man. You got shot to death. That sucks. Oh, you're too busy listening to my bad
son of a bitch. Alright, let me I'm gonna cheat here. I had invincibility on and I still died? That doesn't make any sense. How does that work?
You're the only person ever.
That's fantastic! Yeah, the invincibility works well here, Night Dive.
Yeah, what the hell? It's awesome. Like, Guinness Book of World Records.
I'm gonna save my game right before I get to that boss.
The Gamer's Grotto, only person to ever die with invincibility.
With invincibility on. Right. That makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? It's fantastic. Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
Well, let's try this again. We'll quickly run through this. And hope to God that I don't die this time.
Excuse me.
I got a question for you.
Yeah.
See, every time you yawn, then I have to yawn, you motherfucker. Anyway,
it's a French thing I heard one time. It's like a French phrase. Like, one good yawn causes, like, 5 others or something like that.
Yes. It's like a virus.
Exactly.
So, when do you want to stream Phantasmagoria second stream?
Maybe Saturday night? Want to do it then?
I also want to do the next podcast with you as well. Get that.
You cut out for a second, but I think you said you want to do the next podcast?
Yeah.
Yeah, we could do that too. Sunday, actually, yeah, Sunday we could do that, or... I'm pretty open nowadays. I'm not like, I shouldn't be like having crazy shit going on until the year, basically. Hopefully. I'm probably gonna stream on my channel tonight.
Do you need some voice work done?
Your thing totally froze. For some reason, I'm having like a weird connection issue, but it's getting better. Yeah, no. If you're up to it, I would love to have you on there doing voices.
What are you streaming?
I'm gonna stream Gabriel Knight 3. I'm just kidding.
Well, then why would you need me on? Just mute the voices. I'll do all the characters.
You probably do a better job at some of them. But there's like Mark Hamill on there, so I guess.
Well, no, Mark Hamill was not in Gabriel Knight 3 actually.
Was he? Did he play Mosley in that one?
No, Mosley was only played by Mark Hamill in the first game.
Oh, okay, so I'm confused now.
And then Gabriel Knight 2, he wasn't even in it.
But Tim Curry did do it 3, didn't he?
Gabriel Knight 3, he was played by another actor. Because Mark Hamill at that point was too busy with other stuff to be in Gabriel Knight 3.
But Tim Curry was in 3, right?
Okay. Apparently we lost Stu. He seemed to lag out there, so see if it shows that he's still in our party. He's still in the party, so hopefully he'll come back in. I don't know what's going on with his internet, but yeah. So Outlaws again was a game I grew up with back in 1997.
How are you? Good on your end. Stuff sounds off. Nope, still muffled. Better.
Okay, there he lagged out there. All right, let's.
My internet connection hiccuped or something and I got kicked out of the party.
Yeah, I see that, Stu. It looks like you also, you're not even online right now by the looks of it. Because I went to see and you're not even on your PlayStation. It says you're offline. So just let me know on here when you're back on PlayStation and I'll send you another invite. Before you left, your voice was really laggy. Like, very hard to understand what you were saying. So, it sounds like it's an internet issue on your end.
Don't lie, Stu. I saw your post. You went to get some pizza.
All this killing made him hungry. Yeah. Ah, here we go. Do I got a better gun? Oh yeah, here we go. Screw that. Screw that.
Can you let me back in?
Can I let you back in? What's the password? No, I'm yeah, one sec. Yeah, let's...
Swordfish.
Swordfish? Ah, that'll work. It still says that you're offline, Stu, so I can't let you back in. You got to be appearing online for me to let you back in. I can try sending you an offline invite. I don't know how that's going to work, though. But I'll do that and see what happens. But on my end, it shows that you're offline.
I'm gonna reboot.
You're gonna reboot? Alright. Alright. Once we get to that boss, I definitely have to save my game. Because apparently he can kill us even though we have invincibility turned on. I don't understand how that works, but... Magic. Alright, so that should be the key for that hotel over here. Which should take us to where we were at before.
Nope, Stu, you don't get to enter again. You are grounded, mister.
You're grounded. I think he already restarted his system.
There's fried chicken calling my name if I can't get back in.
Well, you have to let me know once you've restarted your system. You can still fucking stay in the live chat, man. There you are. You have to let me know.
Hello?
Hello. What was that all about? Are you lagging out again? Oh, for fuck's sakes. What is with his internet tonight? That's crazy. Man's got like dial-up.
Serenity now. I'm in the party now, but it says I can't chat with you due to a network error.
Yeah, I don't understand what's going on, Stu. It's nothing on my end. Because if it was my internet, I wouldn't be able to stream.
I think the party is corrupted or something.
Oh, the party's corrupted. Okay. The party's not corrupted.
Stu is corrupted.
Stu is corrupted. Yeah. That sounds more likely. If I'm being honest, that sounds more likely. I don't know what's going on. We had this problem once before, and I don't remember how we rectified it.
Corrupt others.
You corrupt others? That sounds about right, actually. But we had this problem once before, and I forget what we did to solve it. But I do remember succinctly that we had an issue like this before where we were streaming something together and you kept on lagging out. And you went and you did something, I think maybe you reset your router or something like that.
You corrupted Chase.
Chase was already corrupted, man. Nobody had to corrupt him. Chase was born corrupted. Where is that final key? That's what I'd like to know. It says I'm missing a brass key. I thought I already had a brass key. Got a silver and a bronze key. I'm missing the brass key. Come on, where do I go for a brass key? Oh, wait. I think I know where the brass key is.
I'm going to restart my router.
Alright, man. Hopefully that works. Ah! That's right, we haven't been down here yet. Hi there, partner. Don't mind me. Just coming down here to...
And that was the last time we saw Stu this week.
That was the last time we saw... All I did was restart the router and blew up in my face. Which reminds me of that time where George was selling computers. That was the best part. George Costanza, Technical Support Services for PC. Be absolutely terrifying. Where am I? I don't know. I don't know if you want to find me, because that just means that you're going to get shot and killed. I'm right over here. Give me a moment. I'm going to go up the stairs here and blow your brains out. But yeah, all in all, really good game. I do really love Outlaws, as I said. And not so much back then, but I feel like this remaster has my full attention. I'm really, really happy that this came out, because realistically, we haven't really had Outlaws hasn't really been talked about since its initial release. I mean, back then it was, very popular, as Stu said, for the story anyway. But nowadays,
How much did you pay for it?
It's $30. I pre-ordered it. So not terribly cheap, but not terribly expensive either. Because when you think about it, most games are $79, $80. And that's $30 after tax, not $30 before tax. Alright, where's that final key? Is it over here? I think it is. Ah, it's you again! Gotcha!
No, please, don't shoot no more. They took her north. Said something about picking up the train at Wellington, then heading on to Cortez. Said you'd never find them there. Just don't shoot me.
How do I know you're telling the truth?
'Cause I don't want to die. Damn it! I told that fool doctor stealing your kid weren't gonna be good for anyone's health.
It's a shame he didn't listen.
Alright, we've arrived at the second location. Time to kill some more bad guys. But first, we're gonna have our own save for our stream. I'll make my own entrance. Who needs a goddamn door when you got a gun? Alright,
Earth Callings 2, can you hear me, Major Tom?
Can you hear me? Mark calling Olsen! Mark calling Olsen! Come in, Olsen! Oh, I don't think so, mate. Trying to run away, are you? Did I? Okay. Bank is sealed off.
Nowadays,
can you mute the audio from my live stream?
well, now it's working. Sorry.
Yeah, mute the audio from my live stream. Otherwise,
I did.
I'm gonna be very confused.
When I first joined, I couldn't hear you, so I figured it's fucking not working again. So then I put the audio back on, and then all of a sudden I started hearing you. So sorry about that.
No, you're good.
Okay, I'm gonna mute myself because I did go get some fried chicken in the meantime. So
Okay.
I'm still here. I'm just gonna mute myself so you don't hear me just like chewing and chomping.
All right.
Find out
Well, we're on the second level now. I don't know if you noticed or not.
Yeah, I was about to ask. Did you beat that guy?
Yes, there was a cutscene that plays. So how it works, how this game worked compared to other FPSs from that back in the day, there's always a cutscene that seamlessly plays when you kill the boss per each level.
That's cool.
And it leads into the next cutscene to the next location, and that was really unique for Outlaws back in 1997, because the only other games we had back then were like Doom and Wolfenstein and stuff like that. We didn't have too many FPS games that were this seamless. We had Tech War, which I don't know.
Yeah, not very good game.
It was okay. It's not something special. And also, I just love to piss off Shatner in that game. No, but do you remember that? Did you ever do that? Did you ever like deliberately fail the mission just to get Shatner to freak out at you? It's so funny.
I played that a little bit only, but I remember it wasn't a very good game.
It was okay. It was nothing special. But I mean, it was made by Capstone, wasn't it? Yeah,
Right,
it was Capstone. And Shatner would always get angry. Like, you failed the mission, he'd be like, "What are you doing? Why did you do that? I don't understand. I told you to do this. I told you to go and kill this guy. It was so simple. Simple of a task, and you didn't even do it." He's like, he gets so angry, and I'm like, "Oh, okay, calm down. You're gonna get a freaking brain aneurysm here, sir."
You know he's still alive in his 90s. That's crazy.
What?
He's still alive now. He's like in his 90s, you said, which is crazy.
Yeah, I mean, well, look at what's his name? From Mary Poppins, Dick Van Dyke. He turns 100. He turns 100 in a couple of days. Or
I think it's not till June or something, but
no, December.
Are you sure?
Well, that's what I read online. Is that he turns out
posting bullshit about it. Let me check online. I'll check out Wikipedia.
Yeah, I think it's December.
You're right.
December 6th.
13th.
It's 13th. Yeah, there you go.
That's right. It's my brother's birthday too.
Oh, there you go. He can celebrate with Dick Van Dyke's 100th birthday.
I'm gonna mute myself so I can finish eating the chicken. I do hear you, mate, Louis. So we're good. But I'll be right back. I'm still here. I'm not going anywhere. Just gonna eat.
All right. I apologize for the sound in the background. I don't know if you guys can hear it or not. My dog is kicking her kennel cage. I put her in in her kennel when I live stream just so that she's not harassing me. Huskies generally have that habit where it's like, pay attention to me and only me. And obviously I can't do that when I'm live streaming, so I put her in her kennel cage when I live stream. Brass key! That looks like something that can be dug up with my shovel. I am curious. Nope. How do I access my inventory for the shovel again? Nope. Ah, there we go. Ooh, what have we found here? I got a sniper rifle? Interesting. Alright. Ah, this is the entrance to the bank, I think. Is it? It is! This is the most generic entrance to the bank I've ever seen. Hi there. I'd like to open up a new account. It's too bad I have manure for brains, sir. I think it's the other way around, if I'm being honest. Whoops. Need the iron key, need the iron key, need the iron key. Well, here's the problem. I don't know where the iron key is. So, yeah. A little bit of a problem there. But I believe we'll find it because in my other save I'm a lot further than this. Just need to figure out where that key was again. I find that so weird that I'm hearing the enemy, but I'm not seeing where they are. Oh. Ah. I thought it was already in here. I guess not. The Museum of Antiquities. Don't be a fool, I'm the guy with the gun. Don't tell me what to say, don't tell me what to do. Now these displays were actually in the original game, as you can see, but they were very, very, very low res. Like I remember playing this back in the original day, and I didn't even know what half these things were. Especially this one of the little dude in the bottle. I never knew what I was looking at back then. I just thought it was like a plant in a bottle. And then obviously in the remaster, we can see that it's an actual man inside of a bottle. So that's kind of cool. I mean, that they were able to sharpen these images so much. And just make them look picture perfect. Now the thing is that I've been thinking about this earlier. There's a certain way to tell when AI is done, and I don't know, but these textures to me look very AI generated. I'm probably wrong, but I don't know. There's something just a bit odd about the textures in the remaster that I'm almost wondering if maybe some AI was used to enhance the game. And I mean, it's not uncommon for, I mean, AI is frowned upon for making games, obviously. It's not a good thing when you're making stuff with AI. But I know that AI has been used in quite a few games now. Justin Roiland said in interviews in the past that that AI was used in High on Life for the visuals. So it's a common thing for AI to be used in specific games, especially indie games, if they can't afford, you know, a massive art team or something like that. Many games, especially indie games, use AI. Now, I don't know about Night Dive. I don't think Night Dive would do that, but it's hard to say at this point.
I think Night Dive would do it. I mean, I wouldn't put it past them not to do it. Do you remember that game that came out like a bunch of years ago, like at least 20 years ago, called Limbo of the Lost?
No, I've never even heard of it.
It was a
This game looks interesting.
It was like a first-person adventure game. It was published by Tri-Synergy, which published a lot of shitty games. And then, like,
Okay.
right after it was released...
Not really selling this game here, Stu.
Well, no, right after it was released, they found out that they stole textures from, like Oblivion and, like, I don't know, 50 other... Not 50, like 10 other AAA games. They stole art and textures or whatever. That's how they made their game. So they were sued, and the game was recalled. And, like, basically there was only a few copies that went out, you know, that went out the door before they were pulled back or whatever. And it's a really crappy game, too. But, like, those guys, I'm sure if there was AI back then, they for sure would have used AI to make their game. Like, if they're stealing people's textures directly, they would use AI to do it. I'm sure there are other companies that are they're just trying to save money. They're like, oh, it's not that good, but whatever. Like, it's cheap, so it's good. You know?
Whoops.
I'm not saying I agree with it.
I didn't mean to skip that. Ah! God damn it.
What happened?
I skipped the cutscene. Fuck.
Oh,
Okay, so basically, it's a cutscene. The cutscene is the guy dies, obviously, and he tells you where your daughter was taken, and then he says that she was taken on a train. You end up seeing the train. You see your daughter on it being held hostage, and you race after the train on your horse, and you leap onto the train. That's what happened in the cutscene. I apologize for skipping it. I meant to pause the cutscene, thinking that you could pause it, but apparently you can't. You can only skip the cutscene. I was going to pause it so that you could continue talking, but
sorry about that.
So it's your fault. Yeah, no. At the end of the day, it's actually Stu's fault. So if you guys are upset that the cutscene was skipped, you can blame Stu's Game Reviews.
It's my fault.
Be sure to leave him a negative comment on his YouTube channel.
Yeah, go to my channel and complain about it.
Yes! My work here is done. Alright. What? I was just in that room. Where the fuck did you come from?
Dang it, Stu, I wanted to see the cheesy Hotel Mario cushion.
Cushion. Apparently my bot doesn't understand how to pronounce cutscene, so it's cushion. You wanted to see the cushion, damn it! I think this was one of the first FPS games back in the 90s that had a scope. And that is a damn good scope. Holy shit. That's crazy, the zoom on that, the range on that scope. So, is that all you wanted to talk about, Stu? You just unmuted your mic to just tell me?
No, I'm still eating. I'm only done like another 1 minute.
Uh-huh.
But
Alright.
I was just, thinking about the fact that it sucks that I had to reboot my router or get kicked out, but in the immortal words of Leroy Jenkins, at least I got fried chicken, so it all worked out. But right
product placement. Where's the fried chicken from?
It's from some small place over here, like Buckets or something like that.
Oh.
But my wife got it. But it's really good. No, right before my thing died, you were saying, do I need voice acting for tonight? And I'd love to have you on later. The game is called Awakener, I think.
It's called what? The Weekender?
Awakener.
Who's it by?
It's by the same guy, Ben Chandler.
Oh, okay.
It's like one of the last games that he made. But
he doesn't make games anymore?
He does mostly artwork now. He does artwork for a lot of Dave Gilbert's games. And does very nice artwork, actually. But he doesn't make his own stuff too much anymore.
I got a question for you, and we can talk about this after my stream, but I was looking into capture cards on Amazon and stuff like that, and I found one, but it's only like $20, and I don't know if it's like actually a good one or not, so I might have you take a look
not
at
if it's $20.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
But I can take a look.
Yeah. It says it's gotten 5-star reviews. all across Amazon, and it captures gameplay from PS4 and PS3, and I'm thinking like, well, that's perfect for me because I got so many PS4 and PS3 games that I've always wanted to stream on my channel.
Does it work on PS5?
I didn't. I'm not sure.
I mean, if it doesn't, that might be why it's so cheap. Maybe it's just like sort of old and nobody really wants it anymore. And if we can get it for cheap, it's still good. Who knows?
I'll have to look into it. I bookmarked it on my Amazon, or not bookmarked. You know what I mean. Added it to my shopping list. I'm gonna have to switch. Say hello to my little friend.
Yeah, that was really good chicken. I don't like roast chicken or like, you know, most types of like chicken that's like that it's on a bone. Rotisserie chicken, barbecue chicken, but fried chicken, man, I love fried chicken.
That stuff's not really good for you though.
No, it's horrible for me.
Yeah.
But it's really good. It might be better for me than a steak though. But I'm not sure if it's much better.
I mean, I'm one to talk. I had fish and chips and a fucking strawberry cheesecake fucking milkshake tonight, so. It's not like I'm eating healthy.
Hit the spot.
I love junk food.
We all do.
This looks like a fun game. Oh, by the way, so can you invite me back into the share play?
Oh! Yeah. Yeah, I can.
I've just been watching lag, you know, a couple seconds. Not a big deal. But
yeah, one sec. Let me just get rid of all these guys in here. Get rid of all the guys in the train.
Did you ever play The Last Express?
I'm pretty sure The Last Express wasn't like this.
No, it wasn't.
The Last Express, we're just going around shooting everybody on the train.
It's one of the few games I've played where there's like a train like detailed like inside. You can walk around in it.
Yeah. All right, I'm sending you the share screen. The Polar... Could you imagine if the Polar Express game was just you with a shotgun going around and capping everybody on the train? Oh, shit.
See,
Nothing says like Merry Christmas like a handful of shrapnel to the face.
It might be a good game though. I feel like you know, in this game it's like expected to be violent. Like, if you use violence when it's not expected, it can be fun. Like,
well, I mean, it's very obvious that you know this is the kind of game it was going to be when the very beginning of the game. The sheriff talks about how he kills every bad guy he meets, and then the shop owner says,
he's never met a good guy or whatever.
Yeah, and he goes, I've never met a good guy.
Right.
Implying that he kills everybody he meets.
The whole town apparently is bad.
Yeah.
The whole continent.
Everybody on the train, everyone. There's not a single nice person
so he's right.
left.
But remember we played that, I think James was always talking about it. Was it James?
Yeah.
That, not Minecraft. What was it? Was it Minecraft? The Walt Disney thing. The Disney World. Was that Minecraft?
Yeah, he always brings that up because of the part where at the beginning of the game you jacked off on a plant and then you masturbated and all that crazy shit you did.
Well, the point is, remember like I said, like, I wish there were lines? And you said, like, what are you crazy? Why would you want there to be lines? And I said, because I want to be able to, like, cut the lines. And, like, you'll push everyone else out of the way. And like, get the hell out of my way. Like, I know it sounds silly, but, like, to me, that would be actually, like, really fun. Because if you're, like, you know, at Walt Disney World, you got to wait on the line. All right, they took the line away. That's like one solution. It would be even better if the line was there. You just be like, get the hell out of my way, kid. Just, like, you know, shoot some kid or something. You know, you don't have to shoot, but, like, push them out of the way or whatever.
Yeah.
But... oh my gosh. But, yeah, like, to me, like, that's what a lot of these things need. Like, you know, I would love to be able to run around in Disney World and, like, have, you know, fantasy would be like, you know, I don't know, just cut the lines, push people out of the way, pop some kid's balloon. Like, I wouldn't do that in real life.
So basically,
obviously.
you just want to be George Costanza at fucking Disney World. That's basically what you're saying to me.
Basically. I wouldn't want to do that in real life to real people, but, like, to fake people would be funny. I don't know. Yeah, I'm just crazy.
Oh shit, that was an innocent person. Oh well, might as well kill the other witness.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Wasn't that cathartic? You actually found one innocent person. Crazy.
Well, I mean, I did. Apparently not anymore.
You're gone now, yeah. Not gonna vote for you.
Not gonna vote for me.
Well, you don't vote for Sheriff.
Here we go. She's taken again.
Sarah!
This guy looks more like a preacher than a sheriff.
What do you think of the hand-animated cutscenes, though?
Pretty good. Oh, give me a home where the buffaloes roll.
I'm surprised that he isn't voiced by Robert Patrick, because he sounds like Robert Patrick in all the cutscenes. It was around the time of the dig, too, so I was thinking I wouldn't be surprised if they reused Robert Patrick for some of their other games.
Yeah, I forgot he was in that.
Yep. Yeah, he played... He was the main character, yeah. And yes, by the way, I do own the dig.
My father used to sing that. Oh, give me a home, buffaloes roam, and I'll show you a house full of shit. I used to think that was very funny. It's sort of funny. You actually jumping?
Yeah, I was jumping up into the top ledge.
Is this like a secret area, or do you have to come here?
Come here and respect my authority.
You will respect my authority.
Well, I'm talking like the sheriff does in the game, right?
Yeah.
Hey, you want to see how to jump off a cliff? Hang on. I'm going to show you. Bye, fucker.
That was awesome. My YouTube is really lagged. I just refreshed it. It was still showing you on the train. That's weird. I just refreshed.
Oh, that is weird. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's really far back.
Are you sure you don't have live clicked? You have to click on live to.
Oh, it's live now. It was maybe because I got lagged or something.
Yeah, that's. I mean, that's. You always have to make sure. If you're far behind on a YouTube video, you just click the live button and then it'll bring you up to speed. That's happened to me a few times.
You're taking fall damage, it looks like. If something's hitting you, what was that?
No, I don't know, because when I can't pick any of these up. So I don't even know. It's almost like the game glitched and I got killed the first time, right?
Is 50 you're supposed to be your health? What is your bullets? What is that?
That's my bullets. My health is on the right side. Those heart cards.
Okay.
Whenever you lose health, one of the heart cards breaks. As you can see, I'm not taking any damage.
Right.
Now, this is not how I'm going to obviously play the game. When I play it, I'm going to turn off invincibility. But for the sake of the live stream, just because I don't like... One of my pet peeves is that I don't like wasting time on live streams.
You don't like the I play my live streams.
I hate... one of the things I hate is watching other YouTubers play a game that I've beaten and just sitting there going, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to solve this puzzle. And I'm sitting there screaming at the screen going, this is what you do! And they can't hear me, of course. And they can't hear me, of course.
And you can't type it or whatever? They don't read the chat?
No, because... No, a lot of these YouTubers, they pre-record their videos And a lot of them don't have a live chat.
That's a word.
But and so because of that, I was like, well, if I don't like it, so other people probably don't like it either. Nobody wants to tune in and watch a gamer die constantly in a game. There's no fun in that.
Yeah, like if I don't know what I'm doing, I'll ask people for help. I mean, it's not fun for me to say.
Like last night.
Not the last night.
the dinosaur bone
in
thing. And that pissed me off because I was telling you what to do, and you're like, "Oh, let's look at the instructions, asshole."
I didn't see your timing.
Oh, okay.
I didn't do that on purpose.
I know.
I only saw it afterwards. That was different. That wasn't me doing getting stuck because I didn't understand what they were supposed to do.
Look how far these guys get launched from this shotgun. That's crazy.
Yeah, it was pretty far.
Here, let me teach you how to fly.
Well, I think this is a fun game.
It is. I think mainly people tune into it, or played it back then was for the story. I mean, the story is really good. But then again, I don't think I've ever really played a bad LucasArts game. If I'm being honest. Okay, what one?
Did you see me stream that game? Oh God, what was it called? Where we get to assemble the toys.
Assemble the toys?
Oh my God.
I don't know what
Night Shift, that's what it's called. Night Shift.
Night Shift.
You gotta look that up. I streamed it. It's like, if you want to see me torture myself.
It's a LucasArts game?
Yeah.
Huh. Never even heard of it.
I feel like it's made by the same guy who did like some of their flight sims, but I'm not sure.
What I really want to see is because they've remastered Day of the Tentacle for PlayStation. They remastered Full Throttle for PlayStation, both of which I've streamed on my channel. They need to do Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis. There would be a call for it because Indiana Jones is very popular again, thanks to the Great Circle. And they've already released another Indiana Jones game on PlayStation, which is they remastered the PS2 games, and they're on PlayStation now for PS5. So why not the Fate of Atlantis? And the only reason I can think about why they haven't done it yet is because of Disney being idiots about it.
I looked up this game, and it's published by LucasArts, but it's not developed by LucasArts. It's developed by a company called Attention to Detail Limited. And they also made Indiana Jones. Yeah, I know. They also made Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis, the action game, not the adventure. So
what? There was an action game?
Yeah, there was also an action game for the Last Crusade. That's more known, but the Fate of Atlantis action game is like really, really obscure.
Interesting. Can I ask a simple question to that in regards to that game?
Like why?
Can you punch Sophia Hapgood in the face?
I don't know. I never played it.
Because as an action game, you should be able to. Right when she's like, the beginning of the game, right when she starts insulting you in the office that's torn apart, you need to be able to punch her in the face.
She's pretty annoying.
She was, all throughout.
Yeah.
Then again, I feel like every female protagonist in Indiana Jones was always kind of annoying and full of themselves. Even in the movie. Even in the movies.
Anybody that's not. I guess I would agree with that.
Huh?
I guess I would agree with that. I was trying to think if I could think of anybody who wasn't.
No, they've always been portrayed as like annoying, and I don't know if that was them being sexist or if that was, you know, the timeline back then where women weren't treated as equal to men, and that's the timeline they went with, because Indiana Jones was set during the Second World War, right? I mean, that's why the Nazis were out in full force in those movies. And
yeah, but I feel like the last movie they did, the movie was the most annoying of all. Did you see the Doll's Destiny?
No, I haven't seen any of the new Indiana Jones movies. I'm talking about the old stuff.
You're not missing anything. No, the new ones were. fourth one is marrying again.
I mean, no offense to Harrison Ford. I realize people age, but I don't want to remember Harrison Ford as being like this, grumpy old man.
Well,
I mean, not Harrison Ford. I mean, Indiana Jones. Because, dude, I've seen modern interviews with him, and he's like, when I play Indiana Jones, and I'm like, could you imagine if that's how you see him in the new movies? It's like, what are we doing now? We're going after
the last movie.
Grail.
The last movie, the whole middle of the movie was pretty horrible. The end, I did enjoy the end a little bit, but the beginning of the movie, there's like a whole sequence which lasts about 15 minutes where he's de-aged, and that's actually pretty cool. It was like the whole movie probably should have been like that, honestly. But in the movie,
that's what I heard, is that the de-aging. Huh.
The de-aging.
I never noticed that before.
Oh, it's an arrow?
Yeah. Why is it pointing to here? This is a very bad idea. I'm not just going to leap to my death here. What's that?
That's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
It's like a leap of faith for Indiana Jones. There's like a cave across the other side. But yeah, you should watch the beginning of the movie just to see the de-aging scene. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, well, I mean, it was done in the game, right? The Indiana Jones game as well, right? They de-aged him and put him into the game because that was his actual face. He was facial scanned.
But it looks better in the movie. Like they probably spent more money on it in the movie.
I thought he looked good in the game. You didn't think
so?
He
didn't look bad in the game at all. I agree. But I'm saying it looks even better in the movie. In the movie, like, it almost looks like he's, actually there.
Speaking of which, the Game Award... I don't know if you guys ever vote in the Game Awards, if any of you do, but the voting is now open for your votes for Game of the Year and all that other fun stuff. There's multiple categories. Troy Baker is nominated for his voice acting in Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, so I voted for that because... Dude, he did the best Indiana Jones impression I've ever heard. I'm sorry. Spot on.
Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah. I wasn't expecting it to be as good as it was, if I'm being honest with you. How am I missing every goddamn shot? I don't even know how to get across here, because this is a wind tunnel, and as soon as you get across, it just pushes you right the fuck back.
You gotta run and jump and keep running?
Well, that's what I've been trying to do that.
Yeah, it doesn't work. You gotta go for a different angle. Maybe you can't go from there.
Well, I don't... this is the thing. Okay, so let's...
Before you say that, can I say something first? I just hate watching these live streams of these people, these YouTubers. They don't know what they're doing and they get stuck.
I know, right? Yeah. Smart ass.
You might as well try to leap of faith. I think you didn't go far, jump far enough. Oh wait, there's a cave down here. That's what you're supposed to see.
Well, that's what I think. I think I was supposed to take a leap of faith into the water, not onto the ground. Hurry up. We're gonna get out of breath in a second.
Well, you can't die. Well, maybe you can die like this. You know what I'm saying? It's possible you could.
Why do I feel like I've already been here before? No, maybe not. No. Alright.
Anything else here?
Yeah, there's an area up here. Jesus. Ah, here we go.
Yeah. Like the music. Like very festive.
Yeah, it's very happy music. We're very happy to cap all these guys. But they did a good job of remastering all the music. I don't remember it sounding.
Sorry, I'm enjoying this part much better than the beginning of the game. The beginning of the game is just going around to like random house, like buildings and shooting people. This feels more like a Tomb Raider game or Indiana Jones or something like that.
So is this the other side of the wind tunnel? It looks like it is.
It might be. And this way you can get to the lower area, hopefully.
Alright, let's save our game here.
Yeah. Why do you keep scrolling to like the bottom?
Because that's where my live stream save is. Ah! No, that just led us back there!
Well, you want to go down, so like... Go left fall, and then go back where you were, go back where you were. Like fall, and then go into the thing underneath you.
I can't... It's pushing me backwards, remember?
Oh, you can't even go down?
No.
Oh, that sucks.
So that's why I saved my game.
I thought you said overwrite no. Okay, I guess not.
Save my game. Alright.
Why don't I go to the lower level entrance? Well, there's actually something below you too, I think.
It just blows me across.
No, you're in there. No, go back. You're there. Turn around. You're in a different area. You know what I'm saying? You went to a little tunnel. That's not where you were before.
Guess I don't have any more light lanterns.
It's fine, you can see. And you saved it.
Well, there's definitely a guy there, so I think we're going on the right path. Ah, there, don't mind me. I'm just looking for my daughter.
This level is cool. We get him, but he's running away. Look at that.
You know, honestly, what it reminds me of, at least for the constant voice acting from the enemies, it reminds me of Redneck Rampage.
Redneck Redemption?
What? No, what? No, Redneck Rampage.
Oh, Redneck Rampage. I think of Red Dead Redemption.
No. Do you remember Redneck Rampage?
Yeah, I do remember Redneck Rampage.
Oh, I think this is our boss. That was our boss.
Take more than bullets to get what you want, mister.
Don't worry, I got something else here. Zoop.
Let me just take out my dick and piss all over your mouth. What the hell?
Take more than bullets to get what you want. Okay, I got more than bullets.
Marshal James Anderson. Once a lawman, always a lawman. Boys, did I tell you how much I hate lawmen?
You don't like that?
Yes, you did, sir, about 1,000 times.
Why did that cutscene like end like that? It's like, hey, can you get me a ham sandwich? Like, goes to the next thing.
I don't know, man. I just work here. Alright. But you see what I'm talking about? About the textures? Don't they look kind of like AI generated almost?
It's hard to tell. I mean, like, I can see why you're saying that, but yeah.
Because AI generation uses a lot of, like, squiggly lines and weird shit like that.
Good shot. That you're shooting text.
Look at that, a key already. Let's go save my daughter. It didn't even, okay, hold on. Let's just say that in this cutscene, it doesn't even say that his daughter is here, right? Did they say that? I don't remember them saying that in the cutscene. It said you need to go here. It's like, what's here? Well, who cares? Just go there. Go there and kill everybody.
Well, in the beginning, they didn't really give you an objective. Well, like an immediate objective. Obviously, the long-term objective is save the daughter.
Well, yeah, no, I understand that you're not going to find the daughter right away. She's not going to be until the ending of the game, but... How long are they going to keep that up for? Like, that's the thing. It's like, no, daughter's not here. Maybe she's on the plane. No, she's not on the plane. Maybe she's in a boat. No, she's not in a boat. He's just going around killing everybody.
If you think about it, if they were designing this today, I'm sure they...
I'm going to tell you one thing. By the end of this game, the entire population of the Old West is just going to be him and his daughter and nobody else. Nobody else is going to be alive, just him and his daughter. That's it.
No, but you know what I'm saying? If they developed this game today, I feel like it would be different. It would be like he meets a girl or something, and they like, same
well,
thing
they wouldn't have the implied...
His sister.
Yeah. They also wouldn't have the implied rape part in the beginning of the game. That would be out because of that's not. Back then, the ESRB rating system was very lenient, whereas today it's a lot more strict. That's why, like, as an example, like I'm sure you read recently, Steam got rid of all their adult games off of Steam and everything.
Yeah, I was really disappointed about that.
I'm sorry, are you a big pervert fan here? We're learning something new every day about Stu.
I'm just kidding.
Stu's Game Reviews and Adult Fun Factory.
You know that I don't buy Steam.
No, he buys GOG. Right? GOG?
Usually physical.
Yeah. Did you ever see those Leisure Suit Larry remakes? Wet Dreams Don't Die, and Dry and Wet Dreams Dry Twice. I have them both. They're really good. They're really good, and the narrator is pretty good in it.
Did you see that Fortnite added the Simpsons characters and the town of Springfield is the map?
Yeah, I did. Let me know when they add a Grandpa Simpson skin so I can just go in and harass kids as Grandpa Simpson.
That's funny.
Homer! The kids are beating me up again!
You'd probably be dead like in 5 seconds.
Yeah, right. But that's the only reason I get skins. I get specific skins of characters that I can do voices of, so that if it's an multiplayer game. So like with Krang, I picked up the Krang skin for Fortnite, the one that's based off of the '90s Ninja Turtles, just so I can go around and go, Shredder, the turtles are still alive.
So funny. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is a weird voice.
Huh?
He has a weird voice.
Well, Pat Fraley based it off of
Marge, Homer, Bart, Lisa, Krusty, and Moe.
Moe's Tavern. No, I can't. I don't think I can do Moe's voice.
You can do a voice. You just need some practice. That's all.
Yeah, maybe. Marge just always kills my throat whenever I do her voice. Because it's, see, the thing with Marge is that Julie Kavner, from my understanding, is a chain smoker, and so that her Marge voice is her natural speaking voice. That's the scary thing. Also, dude, I want to bring this up. So, a while back, all of the Simpsons cast were on, what's that that YouTube... Oh god. It's where they're all on a stage and they're being ask questions. I think it's filmed at a
Oh, like
university or something.
inside the actor's studio? That one?
That's it, inside the actor's studio. Thank you so much. So they had the entire cast on there, and they were like ask Q&A with all the actors. And Julie Kavner excuses herself to go on a smoke break and never returns. I'm not even joking. She's like, I'll be right back. I just need a smoke break. And then she just leaves. And then the rest of the Q&A, she's gone. And then it's like a 2 hour after she leaves. There's like 2 additional hours. She never returns. And that was that.
Not sure if you watched King of the Hill, but did you see the video of Jonathan Josh's outrage at the King of the Hill panel?
No.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I saw clips of that. Well, he's dead now. He was murdered. You know that, right? Jonathan Josh was murdered. He's dead. He was killed by his neighbor? If I remember correctly, he was shot to death by his neighbor. Anyway, yeah, he was outraged. Okay, so the backstory is basically they were all at a panel celebrating the new King of the Hill series, and Jonathan Josh was in the audience. Jonathan Josh played John Redcorn in the original King of the Hill, who was like that Indian, that native, I should say, native dude. Yeah. And my understanding of it is he wasn't asked back for the remake.
Yes, it was right before that happened. I think he wasn't invited to the panel.
Well, he wasn't in. No, I don't think that was what happened. I don't think he was angry at the fact that he wasn't invited. I think he was angry at the fact that he wasn't brought back for the new reboot. That's my understanding of it. But you might be right. I don't know. I don't think he's in the reboot though, is what I took from it. And he was angry because he's like, well, why you brought back every other cast member but me. But yeah. But either way, and then I would have responded to his comment like that with saying, well, that's not true. Dale's voice actor's not back.
In the show he voiced Redcorn. I watched the whole season, so I don't know why he was angry.
Oh, he wasn't. Well, maybe he was just angry then that he wasn't on the panel. I don't know. My understanding of him, though, is that he's very outspoken. Oh, hi there, buddy. I didn't even see you. Pleasure to meet y'all.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna fill up my soda.
You're gonna what?
Fill up my soda? My pop?
Ah, yeah.
Get more pop.
That Redcorn has a curse or something. The first guy they got to do the voice died in a car crash.
Interesting. Well, I know that he was being harassed constantly because he was gay. His neighbor was homophobic. And, killed his dogs? I think that, yeah, that's what happened. They had like little puppies and the neighbor killed them. Which again, whoa. That is crazy different graphics. Holy shit. Okay, anyway, sorry. Yeah, so his neighbor killed his dogs. And there's a lot. You can look it all up online. There's like a lot of craziness.
I watched his live stream the day before. He was so excited to watch the new season.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about him, if I'm being honest, because in my opinion, anybody who infiltrates a panel, or any actor that infiltrates a panel like that, and just, you know, they're in the audience and they start yelling craziness and stuff, I don't have any respect for that. It's just very disrespectful.
I'm sorry, I mean to leave. I just want to get some soda.
So you should be, asshole. No, I'm just joking. I was talking about Jonathan Joss and how he. I was just saying that I personally have no respect for him for approaching that panel the way he did. I think that's highly ignorant and disrespectful. So.
You said he died? He committed suicide? What you said?
He was shot to death by his neighbor for being gay.
What? What the fuck?
Go look it up online. I'm serious. So his neighbor was homophobic, and his neighbor killed his 2 puppies, and then there's a lot, and it's crazy. It's fucking nuts. Huh?
Where do you live? Like Mar-a-Lago?
Mar-a-Lago.
What the hell?
No, I don't know where he lived.
I'm looking.
Yeah. That's pretty fucked up.
That's not more than pretty. He lives in San Antonio, apparently.
Texas? Well, there you go. That explains a lot, actually. I hate to say it, but a lot of homophobic people live in Texas. And it's not just a stereotype.
So what happened to this guy? Is he in jail? You know, there was a woman here in, well, not here, but in Brooklyn, New York, where I used to live, who like apparently drove like completely like high or something, and she ran over like 3 people, like a mother and 2 kids, and they all died. And like basically like they gave her like a very minor sentence. It's like a year and a half in jail or something like that. And, like a lot of people are really pissed about it because they're like, what the hell? Like this woman killed like 3 people, and she was just completely like, you know, just disregarding like safety or whatever. And I mean, like, listen, I don't want to be in jail for a year and a half. I'm not saying it's nothing, but like.
Know what else is crazy? A lot of the original Star Wars cast and gone. I believe Hamill and Ford are the only ones left from the original movie.
What? That's not... hold on. That's actually not true, because Anthony Daniels is still alive.
Didn't he die recently?
Anthony Daniels?
Yeah,
C-3PO?
Yeah. I'm looking.
I don't
he didn't die.
think so.
He's not. I thought I heard that he did, but it's not true. He's still alive.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Alright, so that's bullshit.
He's just retired.
Oh right, well him too.
That's very important. Is the guy who plays Chewbacca still alive? Peter Mayhew?
No, Peter Mayhew's long dead.
He died?
Yeah.
Oh, well, at least Anthony Daniels is still alive.
Oh well. At least Anthony Daniels still alive. The way you said that is hilarious.
Well, I'm saying at least there's one other person.
No, but is Peter Mayhew still alive? No. Oh well, at least Anthony Daniels is.
No, I know that he's alive. Most of them are dead. Like Carrie Fisher's dead, Kenny Baker's dead, James Earl Jones is dead. Obviously, Alec Guinness is long dead.
Oh yeah.
So you're right. Most of them are dead. The guy who played Grand Moff Tarkin is long dead.
Palpatine's actor is still alive.
Yeah, but he wasn't in the first movie. To be fair, because he's in the field in the first movie. Who's the guy who played Grand Moff Tarkin? Do you remember?
Peter Cullen?
Cushing.
Peter Cushing, yes. He
was
in Riven.
He was?
He played Gen, if I remember correctly.
He did? He played Gen?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was Gen, yeah.
Seriously? I didn't realize that. No, I gotta look that up.
I thought it was him. It looks like him. Sounds like him.
Also Dracula, or was that Dooku?
How do you say that? I never made that connection.
Wasn't he also Dracula? Yeah, he also Peter Cushing also.
It's not him. It's not him. He's played by John Keston. It says, but it does look a lot like him. That was
Peter Cushing played Sherlock Holmes, didn't he, at one point?
maybe you did. I'm not sure.
I think so.
Dooku Christopher Lee was the guy who played Dracula, and also Saruman. A lot of other things. It's funny.
I hated what they did with the Riven remake. I'm
I'm
sorry.
thinking of Christopher Lee.
That's what I said.
Fucking. Christopher Lee. Yeah. I hated what they did with the remake of Riven. I gotta say.
I haven't seen it. Yeah.
Everybody's praised it into the ground. I have it for my Quest. And
Praising it to the ground doesn't sound very good. It sounds like they don't like it.
No, I mean praising it into the ground, like, oh my god, this is one of the best remasters ever. This is amazing. They did such a good job. And I'm sitting over here like, they replaced all of the FMV segments with cartoons. How is this better?
Yeah, that sucks. I agree. I guess they couldn't remaster the FMV, but still, like, what's the point there?
No, that was it. They couldn't. They literally said that it looked like ass when they tried
Well,
it.
it's like when they remastered Gabriel Knight and they took out the original voice acting. Like, what the hell's the point of that? You have like an amazing.
They never. Well, that's different. So that I actually am fine with, because Jane Jensen said that the reason for that is because they never kept the original audio.
No, I know they do it on purpose, but like, then how can you remaster and lose the voice acting, which was such a big part of that game? My point. Like, what's the point of doing it at that point?
And the guy they got to play Gabriel Knight in the remaster sounded like Elvis Presley.
I mean, it's not like Tim Curry sounded amazing. To be fair, like he had a really weird performance in my opinion, but
I mean, he was doing It's funny because I remember. Did you ever see like interviews with him back then when he was like being interviewed for Gabriel Knight and everything?
I don't think so.
For his work on Gabriel Knight, he's like, "Well, I know how to do one of them accents because I have friends who are from New Orleans."
Yeah.
So what he learned how to do the accent from Friends.
I mean, I don't know. I think people say that his accent wasn't good, but I mean, to me, I don't care. Like, I mean, it's still Tim Curry.
I mean, Dean Erickson's was probably the worst.
Yeah.
Gabriel Knight 2.
Yeah.
Heather Mosley. Mosley. My name's Gabriel Knight. And then Tim Curry was the best sounding one. And then the guy who plays Gabriel Knight in the remake is, I don't know, like his voice is so weird. It's like, "Hi there, Grace, how's it going?" It's like, it's so weird. It's just weird. It's just off, completely off. But the chemistry's really good. I forget who plays Grace in the remake.
In the remake, I have no idea.
It's oh shit, she's from Life is Strange. Well, anyway, she does a really good job, and there's a lot of that. You know how they were always fighting with each other, Grace and her.
Yeah.
Grace and him.
Yeah.
And there's like that one scene where he's like, you need to get more educated. With this, you got to work on improving yourself or something like that. And she's like, well, as soon as I work on my lobotomy, I'll let you know, or something like that. So like their humor, and but I do have to say that their sarcasm in the new one sounds a lot better. The sarcasm and craziness that they had in the original game sounds way better in the new version.
That's cool.
Yeah. But everything else, like, I mean, yeah, no, it had, okay, so like, Michael Dorn was, the museum guy. I can't remember his name. You know the one I'm talking about.
Yeah, Dr.
Dr. Spatzo.
No, Dr. Spatzo. Not Dr. Fuck either.
I am Dr. Spatzo.
The voodoo, like professor or something.
Dr. John. Dr. John, that's
Dr.
what
John,
it
that's
yeah.
what it was,
So so Michael Dorn was him in the original version, but then in the remake, it's Dave Fennoy.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't like getting rid of like all these like high quality actors.
Yeah, but Dave Fennoy, okay, so if I was going to replace Michael Dorn with anybody, I would have chosen Dave Fennoy anyway. So I was actually quite happy with that.
No, I agree.
It's
not like they picked a bad replacement. The replacement is good, but it's just like, I mean, if I had a choice of playing the two games, one of them with, Tim Curry and Mark Hamill and Michael Dorn, the other one with replacements, I'd rather pick the legend.
What did that do? Oh. Don't worry, I'm right here. I just need to find you so I can blow your face off. Oops. Oh, is this the boss? Oh. He took more than one shotgun hit, so I thought it was a boss. Sorry, what'd you say?
You must have had bad aim, I said.
Must have.
Have you heard of this game Beyond Inferno?
Beyond Inferno.
Neon Inferno.
Neon Inferno. No. Adventure game, I'm assuming?
No, it's like a shooter. It's like a running gun. If you're Retroware games,
sorry?
Have you heard of the company Retroware Games?
No.
They've made a bunch of like retro type games lately. I think they made the AVGN game that just came out, and they also made a game. I think they made Iron Meat. That's like an Iron Meat is like a sort of a Contra clone. Their games like get good reviews and they look pretty cool. And they did the Toxic Crusaders game too, I think. The one that came out not that long ago. So it's like a newish company making old school style games. Or publishing them at least. I'm not sure if they're making them, they're publishing them. That's probably a better way to say it. It looks cool.
So James, if you're still here, I mentioned to Stu earlier that today Mafia the Old Country released a first-person mode to their game, as well as a whole bunch of new content. So I might stream that at some point, just so you guys can see the new features added to Mafia the Old Country. But I'll probably just stream like the free roam mode, so you guys can see like all the different cars and first person and all that stuff. It's actually pretty cool. It was a free update. Another game that got a free update was Silent Hill F. It got a easy mode, a very easy mode, which is perfect for people like me who are absolutely terrible at survival horror games.
At every game. I'm just kidding.
I say as I'm looking for where I need to go in here, yeah.
And playing Invincible mode.
Huh?
I'm playing in Invincible mode, I said.
Yeah. Yeah, I have no idea where I'm supposed to be going, man. I'm very confused.
Oh boy. So what new games are coming out that you're playing on streaming soon? Or what games have already come out that you're playing on streaming soon?
Terminator 2D No Fate comes out December 12th unless they cancel it again for the fucking fourth time.
That's awesome though.
That comes out December 12th. That's the only one I really know of, to be honest, that I'm most interested in. Yeah. there's not much this month. And of course, GTA 6 is delayed again. I mean, it's old news, I guess, now. But it's delayed until November now of 2026. And I think closer to November, it'll probably get delayed until 2027, if I'm being honest.
Well, I'm sure more good stuff will come out.
I noticed, though, I think it's Reed Interactive or whatever, the guys who are making Terminator 2D No Fate, they shared on their Facebook page that you get to play as the T-1000 in that game.
You do?
Yeah.
Doesn't make any sense.
Well, didn't you tell me that you get to choose the outcome?
Yeah, but like I don't think you get to play as the bad guy.
Look at their video on their Facebook page. It literally shows you playing as the T-1000. That is not a cutscene. There's no way in hell. That's the way the camera is following the T-1000 and everything. That's all. That's player.
Interesting.
Yeah. So I'm wondering if you can. Wondering if it's one of those side-scroller games where you get to choose at the beginning of the game who you play as. You can play as Sarah Connor, you can play as John Connor, you can play as the T-800, or you can play as T-1000, and each one has a different viewpoint of the game, of the movie. I think that would be really cool if that's what they're doing. That's what I'm hoping they're doing.
Yeah, I don't know. I read about it, but I didn't read that you could play as the T-1000.
I want to just go around as the T-1000 and go, have you seen this boy?
I don't think that's the game.
Go into an arcade full of kids and be like, hi there, I'm looking for a boy. Like, what? What?
It's funny. I doubt that's the thing, but it's funny.
Well, there's a lot, though. Like, so the scene that I saw of the player playing as the T-1000 is at the Pescadero Mental Institution, where he's like trying to kill Sarah Connor inside the mental institution. And it shows that you're able to like liquefy and go through doors and walls and stuff. And then he goes up to like an inmate, and then he attacks them with a blade and shoves a blade through their face.
Yeah, you're right. So I saw that too, but I thought that like you were playing as Sarah Connor, but maybe you're right. Maybe you are playing as a T-1000.
Well, no. So if you watch that video, look at how the camera follows the T-1000 around.
Yeah, you're probably right.
That is not a cutscene. Cutscenes don't do that. Cutscenes don't just focus on that. That doesn't make any sense.
No, that's a good point. I didn't realize it. You're probably right. So you streamed that Heretic and Hexen thing, I remember, a while back.
Not that long ago.
Right. Did you actually play through it, or are you going to play through it?
No, not yet. But I played quite a bit of it.
Did you try the new episodes that Night Dive Studios made?
Yes. Why? What about it?
No, we're talking about Night Dive, and I remember you streamed this, or you're streaming a Night Dive game. You stream a Night Dive game now, where you streamed that as well, and I didn't realize at the time that you streamed it that actually they made new episodes, and that was just a remaster.
No. They go crazy with their remasters. No, so every single one of their remaster has all new content, and also has like a shit ton of behind the scenes extras.
But this one doesn't have new content like that, right? Does it?
It has. Let me just save my game here. It has a vault with a whole bunch of.
Right, but that's different. That's not like more game. Like this Heretic.
Well, the only other thing it adds is multiplayer mode, and it adds historical missions.
But that stuff is all cool. Wait, historical missions? What's that?
You can fight in the Civil War.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
So that's like new stuff.
I think so. Yeah.
That's very cool. Yeah, it's cool if they add new content.
Yeah, no,
Really cool.
they're a really good company. The problem is that modern day gamers are probably not going to buy these games. That's the thing. The thing with Night Dive Studios is they cap in on a specific audience of gamers. They're capping in on the audience that grew up with these games. Modern day gamers aren't going to be like, "Ooh, Outlaws, what's this?" Modern day gamers are going to look at the screenshots of Outlaws and go, "Oh, what the fuck?" Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. They're going to look at it and be like, "Oh, why would I want this? $30?" Yeah. No, and so they're going after the nostalgia old fuddies like me and you,
Yeah,
who are like,
awesome.
I remember the day I used to play Outlaws. It was back in 1925, and I had a Tandy 1000.
Basically.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
But the stuff that I would love to know how they get access to all this shit, because they would have had to contact everybody at LucasArts, I guess.
They probably did.
The storyboards and everything. Credits go here. Okay. Soundtrack. Soundtrack. The soundtrack to the game, along with commentary on the soundtrack by its composer Clint Bajakian, who now works for Ad Hoc Studios. Okay. Jesus. Commentary. I'll say this is commentary. This is an entire bloody Bible.
That's pretty crazy.
Tools of the trade. Palettes and color maps. Outlaws' original assets were all 8-bit paletted graphics, meaning that instead of each pixel storing a color by value, each pixel would reference a color in a table of 256 colors, where 0 is transparent. By being made for Windows rather than MS-DOS, Outlaws was able to cast off the yoke of VGA, which only allowed each palette entry to be one of roughly 250,000 colors. Being on Windows by comparison allowed for palette entries to be any of roughly 1,700,000 colors.
Cool.
Okay. And then they have like screenshots of all the now this is what I don't understand. Is this actually screenshots they took back then of them working on the game, or is this just something that Night Dive Studios is like, let's pretend that this is like,
I don't know what the hell it is.
tarantula, chicken, cow,
It looks like it's
horse.
just files from the game. They open them up in AutoCAD. You can see like how they built it.
No, because they have all the rendering stuff in here too.
Well, it's different files that they got from the makers of that. I'm assuming from LucasArts, I suppose. Or actually, did LucasArts make this game, or they just published it?
LucasArts made it. What in the hell is that thing on top of the cow? That looks like a dildo. What's going on? What's happening with this poor cow, guys? What are we doing to this cow? Oh, that's... Rifle renders, James revolver frames.
Cool.
Dick Farmer model.
He is sort of a dick.
Hi there, it's me, Farmer Dickhead. Pleasure to meet you. Who the hell is that Bloody Mary? I guess I haven't gotten to her yet. Dual wielding pistols and smoking a cigar. Huh?
Yeah, I don't know. It's the graphic used on the Outlaws conference room sign.
Cutscenes and characters. Oh, these are all done on paper. I never understood how Marshall Anderson has like 20-foot long arms. It looks so weird to me.
Yeah, he doesn't.
Like, I'm like, okay, well, and that's the thing I always thought was weird even back then. I'm like, why are his arms like bigger than like, his arms are bigger than his legs, for crying out loud.
You know what they say about people with abnormally long arms?
They got a small ass dick.
Yeah, basically.
Death, Bob, and Prisoner. Why does that look like? Why does the prisoner just look like Shaggy from Scooby Doo? And so he's like, "Hey, Scoob, like I was captured by a doctor." Oh,
it does look a little bit like that.
Chief Two Feathers. Well, this is already a racist game. I can tell already.
That's fine. Spittin'
Jack Sanchez, Dynamite Dick. Oh, I thought this said Dynamite Bill Clinton. Never mind. It's like, okay, Bill Clinton's in the game apparently. Dick Farmer. Chubby Russell Sims. Buckshot Bill Morgan. Jesus, they got a lot of content here. Just goes on and on and on. Newspaper clippings. Wanted posters. Pressed disc character artwork. Digitized and colorized artwork for the various characters found in Outlaws included on a disc that was distributed to press outlets. Interesting. Oh, John De Lancie's character is named Dr. Death. Okay.
Makes sense.
It's kind of a weird name, but I mean, he does say at the beginning of the game that he likes to kill people. Not the kind of doctor I would want as a family doctor, but, you know. Then our trophies, which I apparently have none of. But all in all, I think it's good.
You probably can't get trophies if you play.
There you go, yeah, Stephen Kick. It says it right in the credits, Stephen Kick.
Yeah. I told you that I saw that PRG last year, and he was like, "You're Stuart, right?" So I guess I'm famous.
There you go. I'm just seeing if Rebecca's mentioned in here.
Yeah, I don't know.
Quantic Lab. Yeah.
I didn't see her listed. Oh, who knows?
Unless they add her name, like... See, the game got an update late last night when it first came out, so I'm wondering if they added maybe a in memory of or something at the very end here. Walt Disney! Oh yeah, of course, Walt Disney owns LucasArts. Keep forgetting that. These credits are going by.
Get the rights to remaster all these, you know. Like, they don't work for Disney, these people. They work for Atari now.
Who does?
Night Dive. They're owned by Atari.
Dive doesn't work for Atari. I don't think.
They're owned by Atari, aren't they?
Are you sure you're not thinking of
No, I just double checked. Night Dive was bought by Atari like this year, I think.
Huh.
Yeah. No, not this year. 2023.
Yeah, it's 2025 now, Stu.
All right, well, you know better than all, so don't offer me.
This year, 2023.
I said
happy not New Year.
I said not this year. First I said this year, then I said, wait, not this year, it's 2023. One Day Cupcake.
Richard Moll was in this. John De Lancie, Cam Clark, Jack Angel, Morgan Shepard, Peter Renaday. Peter Renaday! Oh, awesome. For those that don't know, Peter Renaday was Master Splinter in the 1990s Ninja Turtles cartoon series.
Oh god, there's so much credits.
God damn, these credits are freaking long.
What was a post-credit scene?
I'm just seeing if at the ending they say,
I know.
In memory of our friend and partner. Nope, I guess not. Oh. Never mind then. Dutch version. Deutschland. Yes, these are the people who worked on the game. Well, that is good. Now we're doing Italian. Okay, I guess not. Well, never mind then. Because it doesn't make any sense that it would be after all this. So, unfortunately, Rebecca Heineman was not mentioned, despite working on this game, apparently.
Well, that sucks.
That doesn't mean they won't update it with a little memorial for her at some point. I'm sure they will. But all in all, I do think that this remaster is worth it, especially if you guys grew up with Outlaws. And even if you didn't, and you like what you saw here, the game is available on PlayStation Store for $30. I'm sure it's on Amazon. What? I'm sure it's on Amazon. No, I'm sure it's on Xbox and Switch 2. My understanding is that it's also on Switch 2, and of course on PC. So if you guys want to get a copy of this, check it out on any of your online retailers, and I think they're doing a physical copy of this game too, is my understanding. But the physical copy is not coming out until like a couple of months later, I think, from what I heard. So, but yeah, there is going to be a physical copy on disc.
Awesome.
Yeah. But that's going to do it for tonight. Thank you very much to Lewis and to James for tuning into tonight's live stream of Outlaws Remastered on the PS5. This was a game I grew up playing back in the day in 1997 when it originally released for the PC. Back then, the visuals were not nearly as impressive as they are in this remaster, and I find that back then I lost interest in the game very quickly, whereas in this remaster, I find that I'm more invested into the game. So, really excited to see where this one goes. And I did save our progress, so we'll probably continue on with this live stream over the next couple of days and finish it all at some point. But thank you very much once again, everybody, for tuning in. If you missed any of the previous live streams, you can check them out in the playlist section. Also in the playlist section, Stu and I have a podcast that we do whenever we get around to it, where we discuss the latest movies, TV shows, and video games, and whatever else is crazy is happening in the world today, where we discuss all that, and we invite... A lot of crazy, that's correct. Yeah. Well, when you have a crazy leader in the States, a lot of craziness goes down.
Yeah, unfortunately, there's crazy leaders a bunch of places, so...
Yeah, that's true, too. But anyway, that's going to do it for tonight. We're going to be doing a podcast over the next couple of days, so that'll be episode 6 for the podcast. And we urge those of you who join the podcast to please come into the live chat and discuss anything you want to talk about, and we'll cover it on the podcast within reason. We don't need to hear your dirty, sexy grandmother stories or anything like that, but As long as
Somebody
it's...
actually sent me an email with a request that we talk about some show called Paw Patrol, I think it was called.
Oh, yeah. Let me just go grab my bottle of bleach and down it, and then we'll talk about that. Anyway... Thank you, everybody, for tuning into tonight's live stream. It's greatly appreciated. I will see you soon. I'm going to be heading on over to Stu's Game Reviews channel later on tonight. He's going to be streaming another adventure game. So check that out if you guys want over on Stu's Game Reviews, STU Stu's Game Reviews on YouTube. So check that out, and we'll be back on Sunday, probably with the podcast, and in the meantime, I'll probably be streaming some other games during the week. But anyway, thanks once again, guys. Have a fantastic night. We'll see you soon at the Gamers Grotto. Take care once again. Have a fantastic night, and we'll see you in a couple of days. You can say your outro now.
Your outro now.
Fantastic. Okay. Well,
bye, everybody.
Take care, guys. See you soon.